We're back.
We back, man. We back. We
Episode
back.
5.
What up? Five on them. I got
Episode
five on it. I got 5. What up, y'all?
yeah.
What up? What's up, y'all? What it do?
We're here. We got matching shirts on.
Wow.
If you're watching
Wow.
this episode, these shirts might be out yet. I don't know. If they're not out, don't be mad, but they might be out.
Good. They feel good.
Episode 5. Welcome back to the SideDish Podcast, you guys.
What up?
How you doing today, Jeff?
I'm out here, man. We good. We feeling good. You know what I'm saying? I got up early. Baby girl got to school on time.
Love that.
Ate a little breakfast, Insure Plus. You know how we do that.
You got to.
How you doing, man?
I'm drinking Fairlife right now.
Fairlife
I'm doing
in the
pretty
house.
good. I got like a crazy migraine last night.
Oh.
Like I've gotten migraines before, but this was like next level.
Yeah. So what do you do for migraines? I don't get migraines. I don't know if I get migraines. Really.
I took some Tylenol and then So I get like visual migraines.
Ooh.
So like
Blurriness.
yeah,
all
that's
that.
how I know that it's coming. Is I
Okay.
start losing my eyesight
What?
and it starts getting really blurry. And normally it's like a really slow build, and then if I catch it in time and I take Tylenol in time, then the headache portion doesn't actually come.
Man.
But this one was like instant. Like I was just playing with Leo and then all of a sudden like could not see anything. And so I took some Tylenol and then it just like knocked me out. Like I felt like I was like repeatedly punched in the face.
Wow. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, G.
It's okay.
That's pretty wild right there. I mean, the crazy part is you said I was playing with Leo and then I couldn't see anything.
Yeah.
It's wild.
Yeah.
To me.
Luckily,
But
I know people that get them like daily.
No, I can't.
I'm not like a
can't.
daily
Thank
person
you.
at all.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for
yeah.
me not having. Yeah, I appreciate that.
Yeah. I'm not a daily person at all.
I don't want that.
But welcome back, you guys. We had a little, we had a hiatus that was primarily my fault. We had
We're not gonna put fault on it. It's okay.
It's kind of my fault though. I mean, it wasn't our fault that we got sick, but like we
Yeah.
had some little family sickness, and so then I had to like reschedule our shooting.
You were
and then-
considerate though. You were being considerate.
Yeah, I was like,
You were
let's
like, nah,
not,
I don't
you
want to
know.
spread that on you. I appreciate
Yeah,
that.
100%.
I appreciate that.
It's
Sick
just-
babies aren't fun.
It's
G.
just a show. We're
It's
back,
not-
so that's what matters. We're back.
Yeah.
You know what I didn't put on here? I should have put this on here. I was not on my game today, but
Nah,
we'll
you
just
in the
talk
game.
about it right
Yeah, you
now.
in the game.
Did
You
you
in the
watch
game.
the Super Bowl halftime show?
I did.
What'd you think?
I think it was amazing. I thought it was amazing.
I thought it was incredible.
I thought it was incredible.
I thought it was incredible. I thought, like, the staging of it-
Come on. Bravo.
The-
Bravo to it. Bravo.
Yeah.
Come on. It
Yeah.
was amazing. It was amazing.
Yeah, the staging of it, the camera angles, the whole thing was so dope. And a shout out, because this is what I should have pulled in the news thing. I don't know why I wasn't even thinking about this. We both know. I knew a couple people, but we both know Chris and Vince. Chris and Vince Castillo.
Shout out to the bros, man.
Shout out to them from Utah.
Yeah,
They performed
man. Shout out.
in the show.
Yeah.
My friend, I don't know do you know Julian Chinchilla?
Yes, I do.
He was in
came
there
and
as
blessed
well.
us, man, at the
Oh,
city,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
He came into the city for a little bit.
He was in there. He was in there as well.
Yeah. Congrats,
It was
guys.
good.
Congrats. Chase.
Yeah, it was a dope
and
performance.
Not even, and you know, it's like, I don't want to even say they're chasing their dreams, bro, but they are persistent. Something consistent happened in their lives that they now obtained something like that. They didn't stop. They were resilient. I don't want to put the chasing energy there anymore. You know, the word chasing of the dream. You know, anyway, we can get deep into that. But anyway, congrats, y'all, for being resilient, my brothers.
Yep.
What? That's
100%.
amazing. Congrats.
This is a great performance. Great performance. I watched not an ounce of the game, but
Me too. I actually, because I was during.
Are
during
you a
rehearsal.
sports person?
Okay, guys. Let's not ask Jeffrey Boom that one. That one is hard because I would love to be.
Yeah,
I would love to
I'm
be.
not
I would
at
love
all.
to be an American man that
Yeah.
watches the sport.
Yeah.
But you know, it's just here and there. I'm not really.
Yeah, I'm not-
sports
yeah,
person. You
no.
know, if you.
I always say like I really appreciate it for other people. Like I'm really glad that other people are really into it. But I just
my homies are like, you're not an American. You're not. They're like, nah. You need to love football. I love the game. I love the art of it. Yeah. But I'm not like.
Yeah, I would like play some football.
Me too.
You know, like I'd go play football with somebody.
Me too. Same. I like going out and playing but you know, if I was never really in a professional team.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I was always dancing. I was always creating. I was in that realm all the time, man. Yeah.
Same.
Yeah. So I mean, but Patriots, you know, Celtics. This is my hometown right there.
Yeah, you have to rep.
You know, you got to rep. So I guess I'm one of those fanners.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
All right, that's fair.
You know what I mean? But do I know the players? All the players? Do I know the stats and all?
The show was great.
Yeah. The show was great. Hey. Yo,
We're back.
I digress. We digress.
We're back. All right. Let's get into I say we jump right into this reaction segment here.
Yeah.
Today we are reacting to Marlee Hightower.
Yeah.
This piece is called We the People.
Yeah.
And I know very little about this piece. I know that she choreographed it, and I know that she does these like really. I know, like I've watched some of her concept videos before. They're always really incredible. So I'm excited to watch this.
Yeah, let's go.
All right,
let's go. Gee. Yep. Absolutely. Absolutely.
That's all
Absolutely.
I gotta say.
That's it. Absolutely. Great intro.
I think when I watch her videos, the reason that they are dope is that like it's the eye. That's hard to like everything she does feels like it's like could be a commercial.
And when you say,
which is not easy to do.
You said the eye. What's that? What's the eye?
Like you got to have an eye for it.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Like
eye.
you got to have like a
okay.
You got to be able to be like like that. Like
Yeah,
such a simple thing.
Because I thought you meant like you were being symbolic. She got the eye. What does the I stand for? Intention, Marlee Hightower.
100%.
Yo.
100%.
What?
I would love to watch that one more time.
Yep. Highly intentioned. Yep. Look at that.
The color palette.
Come on. Woo.
Ooh.
Whoa.
And it's everything like it's the things that people don't notice as well. And I don't know. I would love to know like how much of this is whose input everything is. Because like even like the focal length of the camera choice on that shot,
absolutely.
To have it so in focus in the front of the frame and then the fisheye on top of that, like it's such a great
but you already know she got a team. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you
already know there's a team. There's a team. And you know, you really got to have a solid tribe.
100%.
That's going to surrender. That's going to help build the picture. This
100%.
is it. This is tribe work. Whoa. Woo.
To the black and white. Yo, the transitions are crazy. The transitions are crazy.
Yep. Whoa, let's go. Nice. Woo. Nice. Woo. And epic freestylers, man. Epic freestylers. The homies that been doing it. Hey. Whoa. Yikes.
Yo.
Whoa. Yee. Come on, David. Yikes. Oh. Woo. Comfort. Hey. Let's go.
I have two thoughts. One, like, what an incredibly artistic use of like America today and like the representation of like hip hop in America and black culture in America and a lot of the things that we've been talking about in past episodes. Like the way that it's interwoven into this in very obvious formats, but then also very like not as obvious as well.
Absolutely.
Second, if there is not a brand already eyeing
this right here,
Marlee as an individual to run all of your stuff, you absolutely should be, because this is crazy. This is crazy.
Yeah. What? Look at this. What? Woo. Ice. Woo.
Shit.
Whoa.
It's a dope section.
Look at that door behind. Look at that light.
Ooh.
Down to the youth, right? Whoa.
Yeah. Who is this?
Whoa. Yo.
Beautiful. The angles are crazy.
Yep. Really breaking down the color palette. Beautiful.
The color palette's crazy.
Beautiful.
Crazy,
but you already know
crazy,
it's the breakdown
crazy.
of that. It's the breakdown of our country.
Yes,
right?
yes.
We're seeing that whole. She is genius. She's genius.
That's
She's genius.
the word.
Tribe is genius.
That's
Tribe
the
is
word.
Whoa. Yikes. Woo.
That angle's crazy. Whoa. Oh my God.
Yep.
Yo. What in the world?
Nice. Whoa. Yikes.
Yo. Holy cow.
Nice. Yep.
So you mean to tell me this was not like a $1 million ad placement for freaking Nike? Like, that was crazy.
Yeah. You know, it's like, and what I said, it's like Marlee's intention and what she puts out into the world is at the highest, you know?
Yeah.
It's so special when you see her, what she does, her collaborations and what she's putting out. Literally, it's always connected to a truth of intention. It's so amazing, you know, and she's adding to the world.
Yeah.
You know, she's adding to the fight to the world, you know, what a public service announcement that you just created.
100%.
What
100%.
a visual. What a visual.
100%.
We the people. Let's go.
And what a masterclass too in not letting your choreography overshadow the concept.
Overshadow the message.
There was so many moments where she was just letting the concept breathe.
Yes.
With very and to me, I've always, like, when I first came across Marlee, I think to this day, I think she is probably the best at integrating New Jack into her choreography that doesn't feel like, now I'm doing New Jack grooves. I think a lot of times when people see New Jack combos, they it's like they think of it as like a beginning choreography.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I think it's used that way a lot of times. She has this incredible skill of like,
she does, man. Wow.
Like, and I think it's just like, it's not even, it's understanding. It's like pure understanding of the style.
Yeah.
It's pure, like it is like baked into what she does.
Yep.
And when you watch
into
it,
what she does, tribally in her system, really know that she's done the study.
Exactly.
She's gone in. It was
100%.
I'm understanding this, respecting the craft
and it
of the
reads so well. That was
brava.
That was crazy. That's a crazy video.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
we
a
the people. We the
crazy
people.
video.
Thank you for that.
Wow,
Thank
wow,
you.
wow.
Thank you. Thank you.
Shout out Motive Crew.
Shout out. Come on, man. Yeah. Marlee Hightowers.
We got a new segment that we're heading into off of that. Would you rather?
Ooh.
So we're swapping out agree or disagree today.
Would you rather? Yeah, the disagree thing was fun though. That was fun.
We'll bring it back. We'll bring it back.
But would you rather is great.
This is like, some of these are a little profound. I'm not going to lie to you.
No, that's what we need to be at though.
I'm starting you off.
Is there a reason? Is there a reason why I have to be hit with? Oh, okay, you starting me off.
Well, I'm going to ask you the question.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Right, come on.
Would you rather
Talk to me.
only choreograph or only dance?
Would I rather only choreograph or only dance?
Yep.
So if I only had one choice, that's
Yep.
what it was, bada boom, then yeah, I'm going to say I would only dance.
Ooh. Why?
Because it's infinite in my head. If I feel like it's just in my head, I feel like I don't need to. I feel like choreography it's an extra gift, an extra talent, an extra palette for things. You know, I guess you can create choreograph. I guess it would give me brands. I guess it would give me longevity for that. But I don't know. Dancing for me is really a longevity situation where without the choreography aspect of it, this essence of moves and tools that I can speak with still without putting them in patterns or anything, I would rather just dance. If that was it. Dance. I would just keep uploading dance language because that's for real. I don't know.
I think you actually changed my mind because I was leaning more towards choreograph.
Okay.
Because I love choreography.
Yes,
like
okay.
it's my favorite thing ever. But now that I'm like really thinking about this, I'm like, realistically, I wouldn't even be into choreographing if it wasn't for dance.
The
like if it wasn't for me
moving,
starting
it.
Yes.
Yes. Brava.
Sold.
Brava.
All right, now we get like just weirdly deep. I'm sorry.
I like
didn't
it. I
mean
like
to
it.
like go this deep, but
Do it. Come on. We
okay.
We in here.
And this one's we might have to. This one's kind of confusing. Okay, would you rather start your dance journey over, but you can't take your experience with you? So you're basically just starting from purely square one. You go back to like the first time you started dancing, but you don't get to take your experience with you.
Okay.
Or start your journey over right now, but you are the age you are right now, and you get to maintain your experience, but it's as if nobody knows who you are. No one knows you. You haven't done anything, but you still retain all of that experience.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
We're getting a little like extra.
So can I mean, I hate that I do this, but I think I have to do this. I have to like
Do
repeat this a little bit.
Yeah, repeat it.
Okay. Do I rather go back in time, restart my dance journey wherever I started it without the knowledge and wisdom and experience that I have gathered right now as a 41-year-old? Or do I need to start it back right now, stay 41, keep my knowledge, but everyone doesn't know who I am?
Yeah.
I'm in a world of like
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So every situation you walk into, like if you go to a battle, no one knows who you are.
That's hilarious.
If you go to a class, no one knows who you are. Yeah.
Okay. I am going to go with the story plot of B. I'm going to say A, which was to not bring my experience with me and make me restart the whole thing. And have, is not what I want to do, actually. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that.
No.
So I would like to treat it like a superhero power now. Now I feel like a superpower because what I've gathered in my journey has been so beautiful, has been so epically growing into my I've fallen, got up, turned left, right, but I feel so mega growth in me. I feel like I don't know. I feel like a Avenger, right?
Yeah.
So me walking into battles and no one knowing me and stuff with all the and then everyone's like, yo, who's that? And all of a sudden I'm like, wow, bang. They're like, who is that?
Yeah.
It's fun to think,
Yeah,
to
100%.
release this to release this power,
100%. 100%.
Yeah.
I think I'm in the same boat.
Okay.
I think I'm in the same boat. I think I'm in the same boat. When I wrote this one out, I was like really intrigued by the starting back at square one, but I think I'm in your same spot. I think I'm in your same spot. I think it would just be cool, like
yeah.
Because I feel like it's kind of along those lines of like you don't ever get to see yourself.
Yeah.
You know how people say that?
Yes,
like or I should say, you don't get to see how other people see you.
Yep, I hear you.
But I think in moments where you are in an environment where no one knows you, you get a little glimpse of that.
Yep.
Based off of their reactions.
Yes, you're right.
And so I feel like, it would be interesting to see like if no one knew who I was.
Exactly.
But then I popped up with the same
kind of, that sounds fun.
It's a good one, right?
That sounds good. Yeah.
All right. Awesome. And now we're going to double down even more.
Oh. Ooh.
Okay. Would you rather keep your voice or your movement? So this is a more literal question here. So like, would you rather be able to like speak, explain, talk, or you cannot speak and explain, talk, but you still have your movement? So in option A, you can't speak, but you can, or option A, you can speak, but you can't move.
Okay.
Option B, you can't speak, but you can move.
What are you doing, bro?
I know.
What's that mean, G?
I
know. Okay.
I know.
I could speak, but I can't move.
Yep.
Like I can't dance.
Yeah.
Move.
So you could. Yeah. So you could explain.
You see how I'm explaining.
Yeah.
This
You
to
could explain. Like you could teach people still. You could choreograph still, but you yourself can't actually move. And in option B, you can move, but you can't speak. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with, or currently right now, because of how I feel currently inside my system right now. And then I was just trying to show Jay a move. I was like,
yeah.
I don't know if I liked how that felt for a second. I really do think that I would, because outside life influences, my dance.
Mm-hmm.
Which means everything that I do inside the studio, it resembles sometimes my real outside life, you know?
Yeah.
So if I'm saying that means it's not just stuck in the dance room, right? That means I can talk, and I can talk outside of my world.
Ooh.
So outside the world and inside the world, my voice can be heard.
Yeah.
So if I just move inside my world and outside my world, I think there's going to be a lot of miscommunication situations. People are gonna be miscommunicating.
I think you sold me again. I was really like, movement. But yeah, I was not thinking about outside of the studio.
Outside of my world.
Yeah.
My world is gonna be miscommunicated for sure, G. I just tried to explain something to you. I felt uncomfortable.
Yeah,
I felt uncomfortable. I was like, yo. I was like, nah, I need my voice.
Yeah, I need to be able to talk.
I need to speak.
I'm sold. All right.
Yeah.
There it is.
Come on.
You guys let us know. What would you rather do?
Yeah.
What would you rather do? Good one, right?
That was good. What would you rather do?
All right.
I love that. What do you do? Oh,
I added sound.
What?
How do you feel about that?
We got sound, y'all. Breaking news.
Okay, so the first topic we're talking about today, somebody actually tagged us in this to talk about, which I thought was kind of cool. So if you guys see stuff that you want us to talk about, let us know.
Nice.
Let us know.
Right,
Let us know. Let me shrink this down a little bit. We can't really read it, but you guys can see it pretty well on your end. But this is something brand new, and I saw when this was. I followed 5 Dance. So when they posted about this, I saw it, and I'm going to be honest, because I'm always honest, I was really confused as to what this is.
Nice.
I'm a little less confused now.
Yeah.
After reading through what we're going to kind of go through here, but
Yeah.
I definitely was very, very confused when I first saw this. So 5 Dancewear does 5 Dance World.
Yep.
which is their summer
big
convention intensive, whatever we want to call it.
Yep.
From my understanding, no competitive component to 5 World at the moment in the past few years. But they have now announced that they're going to be doing the Unified World Dance Championships, which is the first ever global unified dance competition.
Yep, there you go. Boom. Boom.
Now, there's a couple of things that they're using to sort of like make that statement. So we'll go through those first. So the first is that this is open to anybody in the world.
Nice.
And it's designed to unite dancers, judges, and circuits from around the world on one stage with one judging system and one shared vision. This is an invite-only championship that's open to soloists, duos, and trios who have placed in the top 20 at national competitions worldwide. And they also are allowing collegiate and high school dancers to compete as soloists representing their states, high schools, and universities.
Dope.
What else do we need to talk about? Oh, participation is completely free.
What?
So it's a free event.
Boom.
And then the other sort of thing that they are kind of, to tie in like the unified component here is that they are using what they call an unprecedented judging model where the judges will represent major convention and competition circuits from across the globe, working with a standardized unified scoring system to ensure fairness, transparency, consistency, regardless of affiliation. So that's kind of like the brass of the event here.
Nice.
I have a couple thoughts. I'll go first here. One, still sort of confused. I really don't mind you guys that much. I like you guys a lot, but sometimes your marketing is really confusing. Because this is my honest thought. It's like, because when I first saw this, I'm like, I read it all and then was like, okay, so you're just doing a dance competition.
A dance competition, yeah.
Which doesn't
solos, duos, trios.
Really feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's not really anything groundbreaking.
Something new, something in their realm maybe, right?
Right.
Okay.
Now, I understand. I like this component. I think where I'm struggling now, I get it. I'm past that now. I'm past it. Where I'm struggling now is the lack of, there's really no other info around this.
Maybe
like what events are they partnered with? Like what events are they pulling from?
Yeah.
Like what does that mean? Like top 20 at national events.
When is it dropping?
This is July 28th.
Okay, July.
So there's still time.
Exactly.
There's still time.
That's what I was going to see. I was like, July 28th?
Still 100% time.
They're probably going to just like...
And in their defense, I mean, we're talking about it.
You know what? Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
We're talking about it. So it's interesting enough to talk about.
Yes.
I also, now on the other end, I love the idea of like people from all of these events coming together. It's kind of, essentially it feels like they're doing like just one large nationals event.
Yeah.
And I like
which is dope.
It's dope. I like the incorporation of college and high school dancers as well. I think that's cool. I think the
inspiration pod of that is going to be magical.
100%.
Just because it's like different piece, not the same 100%. Pod. So I think that's pretty.
I think now where I'm at with this is I'm really interested to see what the judging, this unprecedented judging model actually looks like. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, are they going for a really subjective take where it's like, you know, did they do XXXXX?
I see, yeah. Creativity, design,
right?
Da-da-da. Yeah. Okay.
And are they looking for like specific skills or what? Like, because it's a hard mountain to climb, I think. I guess what I'm saying is unified scoring system. What does that mean? I don't know what that really means.
Unified scoring system.
And I think too. Go ahead.
Because they're bringing multiple people in, right? So that means, does that mean that everyone might be coming from a different judging system. So that means there is a bracket, a certain way that might be considered a unifying, universal way of judging. Maybe where this is me dissecting. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. I'm thinking, but I could be wrong, Jay.
No, I think you might be right. And I mean, do I like the idea of you being? Because I think right now. And maybe this is what they're going after is right now, if you go to like nationals and you win, it's like you won at that specific nationals at that specific event.
Yes.
I think this is a way for a dancer to say like, no, I am the winner. I am the winner across all of these different things.
Yes, I see you. Yep,
which is cool.
Yep.
That is rad.
I think that's rad.
So I guess, to be determined. I don't know.
It is to be determined because after you told me the date, I was like, oh, they're about to just
they have time.
They're about to leak all this information.
Not a ton of time, but definitely time.
July, yeah.
And I mean, I would hope they have all that figured out. I'm sure they do.
For a big
because 5 World is big.
It's
5
big.
World's a big event.
Of course, yeah. I bet you the team's on I'm sure the team's on A. Yeah, you already know.
It'd be interesting too to see like how many people show up to this event.
Well, 5 World look crazy.
5 World is crazy because that's kind of a lot of like, I mean, top 20 at national competitions worldwide. That's a lot of people.
Yeah.
That's a lot of competitions and a lot of like.
Yeah.
And then again, like I think there's just details that I wish we had right now, which I'm sure we'll get later on. Like even that, like what are you considering a national competition?
And I feel like maybe this is coming from different perspectives, bro, because what happens is you've gotten into competition realm.
Yeah.
You've been like, you were the one possibly, one of the directors to be searching out competitions and needing this information, needing that type of information to know, because you're probably making your decision like a year before you go to the next one or something, right?
Yeah.
So I can see why you're like, hey, where's this information right now?
Right.
Right. Where can I get this right? If I was going to try to I can see why you're for sure.
I think from a marketing standpoint, the way they're presenting this, the way they've approached this they're clearly very confident in their brand.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because they're willing to announce something with very little detail, knowing that people will show up. Yeah, knowing that people
will pull up. That's great. What?
But that's that. Aside from that,
what up?
I think I just want to be involved. Do I just feel like maybe I just feel left out?
I love that. I love
and
that.
I think from a marketing standpoint as well, because like also guys, like this logo, we can't see this. We can't see this.
Yes.
The URL for this page is blank 3. The page is not named. I digress. I digress. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm only laughing.
These are the things that I see, though. These are the things that I see when I go to a huge brand, and I'm like, your website's not even optimized. What are we doing here? Who's doing this?
I'm only laughing
Who's doing
because the realness in UG is epic, bro.
I can't just not.
That was great. He said, you know what? Also, while I'm on it, I need to talk about this logo. While I'm on this right now, let me really. But that's homie ship for me.
Let me know if you guys.
You see?
Let me know if
like
you guys
friendship?
want to partner up.
Yeah. See, look at that. Look at that, bro. Look at that.
All right, we're jumping to the Olympics. I'm not gonna lie. I will. I the other day was talking to my mom on the phone, and she was like, "Did you watch the Olympics?" And I said, "What are you talking about?" And she was like, "The Winter Olympics are going on." And I was like, "I had no clue."
You weren't hip on it.
I had absolutely no clue. Did you know that the Winter Olympics were going on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, because it's it's only because maybe it was the circle. My circle is talking. They're watching.
They're into it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, this has been all over. When I searched dance news, this was like there was like 17 articles about this. So, from my understanding, ice skating, they have an ice dance.
Yeah, incorporating more dance
component, and it's a couples event. And the U.S. couple were they were like the ones to beat going into the event.
Okay.
They ended up getting beat by a French couple, and the U.S. couple proceeded to call out one particular judge, saying that
scandals.
Saying that they were basically saying that they were calling for the judges to be more vetted.
More vetted, more experience. Okay,
yeah, I think let's see. I think this was their quote. I think it's also important for skaters that the judges be vetted and reviewed to make sure that they are also putting out their best performance. Because there's a lot on the line for the skaters when they're out there giving it their all. And we deserve to have the judges also giving us their all and for it to be a fair and even playing field.
You don't think that's happening, bro? Do you not think that on that scale of a platform, that there is not a high regards on who you're bringing in a judge?
Here's the problem.
Okay.
From, now I'm an expert on this because I read this article. But here's I think it's down here somewhere. The problem is that this is not the first time that something like this has happened with this particular judge.
Okay.
So this judge has been
history.
There's history of this judge being significantly different in scoring than some of the other judges.
Okay.
And so the question then becomes, why is that the case? And I guess I don't really know. I guess there isn't a lot of clarity as to why.
Okay. So when I say history, there's history of this judge judging different. What's the difference? Is it lower? Is it
lower? Lower and higher. There was a couple. Yeah, there was a little bit of both. And then the overarching sort of thing here is that in figure skating, they want the judging to be more. They're calling for the judging to be even more subjective than it already is.
Okay.
For there to be as maximum amount of clarity as possible.
Okay.
And they're making the argument that from a fan perspective, the fans would appreciate that because then they know exactly why people are placing the way they are.
Okay, yeah.
Now, the reason that this is interesting, I think, for us is because in our world of competitive dance and dance in general, there's often this comparison of dance to figure skating. And people are often like, why don't we judge dance competitions more like we judge figure skating?
Okay.
And I think it's just an interesting topic because I don't know. Like, my take is no.
Aren't the styles different? Isn't the, you know what I'm saying?
I think it's definitely part of it.
I feel like things should, based to what is on the table. What are you really judging on? You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, more subjective judging.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like, is it needed? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What do you think about the idea of like vetting judges? Do you think that in general that's something that gets done often or not enough?
I feel like maybe, to be quite honest, if we're talking about just in our platform of dance and competition and stuff, I feel like there is a process of that. I think it's gotten more harsher in my head. I think so. I think it's gotten a little more like all right,
the expectations
got a little higher for sure. Because I feel like in the beginning realms of things, I feel like it was some people would be like, well, is this person on this panel because he's a well-known name? What is happening? Is it because he's knowledgeable of what he does? What is the purpose, the intention of this competition, bringing this person to judge us? Is it to bring clientele to the competition? Because we got Jason Pickett, everybody's gonna pull up now. But can Jason Pickett judge our work? Can that happen? I'm using you as an example. I know you're exceptionally amazing, bro. But
no, I mean,
it's that part. So really
that makes
starting with
sense.
the intention in my head, right? So, but I do think vetting them, having vetted judges that have experience. That's what I hear. Having judges that have experience.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Checking out their resume. Is that what we're talking? Yeah. I think
so. Yeah.
I think so.
And I think it's hard to like there's this blip down here. This gives us a little bit of an idea. So it says in ice dancing, every element has a base value or the number of points it's normally worth. There's also a grade of execution for which teams are scored positive for doing well and negative for doing poorly.
I see.
So, that to me, like, if just reading that, like, there's no way you could do that in dance.
Yeah.
Like, how would you even possibly, like, I'm thinking about some of these styles that are a little bit more like nuanced, and I feel like it takes away an element of creativity because then you are having to include specific things.
Yeah.
Whereas right now, I think the beauty of dance is that you don't have to put anything in the routine that you don't want to.
Exactly. But I did hear, like, it doesn't HHI. Don't they have like a?
I think they do have a little bit of like
a little thing where you like, hey, I need to see that you have 4 styles of this, or
they do have.
There's gonna be
they do have
a list of stuff like that. Which I do understand that you're saying it might take the creativity out, but also maybe might do a challenging opposition too.
I agree.
I feel like it might challenge the choreographer to really. But really bring the authentic of whatever they're asking of. Really, not faking the funk and being like, let's learn it in 1 week, bro. And then crack it on the stage.
And then try it.
But maybe this
it'd be interesting to see too, if this is this the route that bouncing back, that 5 is gonna head with this like unified scoring system.
See, there you go. Maybe.
Or something similar to HHI. I don't know.
Right? You're right. Something that we
it's
can
interesting.
See. Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah.
All right, we got one more thing to cover today. I saw this when it came out as well, and I popped up on my Facebook feed. But this was a Dance Spirit article. It's titled "How Social Media Gave Rise to the Convention Circuit Celebrity." And basically what this article is referencing is like dancers that become really well-known purely because of their performance at conventions. And the two people that they kind of draw in on in this article are Ella Huron, which is a Utah dancer, so shout out, and Josiah German, who is a company member with Ballet BC. Ella is now a choreographer, professional dancer, and convention teacher. And both of these dancers were basically, for simple terms, they were both social media famous at a young age, purely off of dance conventions. And they brought up a couple good things that I wanted to talk about, and then we can kind of dive in from there. So one of the things they talked about was that when you start getting that recognition of being that dancer, there's like this added pressure now that you have to perform. And I've heard this from a few of the dancers that I work with, like high performing dancers, that like they are recognized at convention and other kids know who they are. And so they feel like they have to execute at a certain level, even if they're not able to. Like, because I think at the end of the day, like I don't know if you've ever felt this. I've definitely been in, and I've heard adult dancers say this before as well, that sometimes they don't love taking class because they know, this is going to sound really like, I'll just say it.
No, yeah.
So that
what?
There are certain dancers that like they're going to get called out.
Yeah.
People are excited to have them in class. They're going to call them out because they're traditionally good dancers. I've had dancers be like, it's one of the reasons that I don't like to take class very often is because sometimes I'm just not ready. Yeah. Sometimes in that class, I'm not ready to go do a solo in front of a bunch of people. But you get put on that spot because people know that you're a high performer. And I think that that's kind of what these two are talking about, is like that tends to happen as well. As you have all these eyes on you, you feel like you have to perform to a certain level.
Yeah, the pressure.
Even if you're not ready yet. Because everyone has classes where they're off.
Yes, yeah. I agree, bro. I agree. There's times that when I take class, bro, and I would go to the back and just and be in my own zone and be in my own kind of study ground sometimes, you know. But everyone knows me to be the hype guy that's in the room, that's going to turn it up. You know what I mean? And so for me, I do feel that. But I kind of navigated. I started standing my ground and being like, no, I want to train and stuff. And, you know, and if I do get called out in the group, I'm not gonna put myself in the front. Right. If my study is right. Do you know what I'm saying? But if I'm like, I don't care today, then whatever. But I get it. The pressure can be hard.
Yeah.
The pressure,
especially when you're
pressure
young.
is hard when you're young. You know, you got to show up all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, The attention might be. It depends who you are.
And I think too, because some of these kids end up being assistants on convention, and then there's even more pressure because it's like you can't mess up the combo when you're an assistant.
Yeah.
That's how they view it.
Yeah.
You like, I mean, and I think unfortunately too, there's teachers that feed into that. I've seen it happen. You know what I mean? I've seen teachers at convention like get upset at their assistants for not remembering the choreo.
You've seen this?
I've seen it.
Oh, okay. See, I'm coming from a place where I'm coming from an honest place where it's like, yo, what that assistant. I'm sure the teacher chose that assistant because they saw the spectacularness in that child, in that student. And so, but also, I guess there's a high expectation that's happening, but I haven't seen this upset thing that happens, you know? In my head, I would think like, oh, it's okay. But nah, look at assistant.
The other thing they talked about was just like, that you lose track of your why sometimes when you're in this position because you're seeking like external validation a lot of the time. And so then you start to lose track of like why you even like love it in the first place. And I think it's just an interesting thing because I think, you know, this is what a lot of kids want to do now. A lot of kids want to be this person. They want to be the Ella in the room or the Josiah in the room. And I think, you know, they were really mindful of like being really thankful in this article, but they were also just kind of pointing out that like, it's not always exactly what it seems.
Yeah. Which I love that part. I love that they can give us the truth side, the both sides of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It is a tough realm. It is a tough world, but I really, really, really do appreciate like maybe the instructors, the teachers, the guiders that will help seed those assistants to be like, hey, listen, let's teach the way of the movement and the lack of pressure and anxiety. Let's take that all off. I don't know, but that's me, Jay. That's me. You know, that's me being like, journey over.
Yeah.
Journey over all. For real.
Period.
Yeah. What? Yeah. But there is high caliber, right? Olympian mindset, which I get. Yeah. I get that part.
Yeah.
There's that part that you want to, I must be the greatest. I must be the greatest Olympian of, I'm not mad at that hard work, persistent energy, that resilient vibration. I'm not mad at that stuff, right? I think what it is when it's lack of love induced with it. You know, like if you're working hard, pushing that resilience, tie some love to it, man. Like give yourself some grace. Know that you are elevated. Yeah, I don't know. That's how I would kind of teach it. You know, that's how I kind of guide myself.
Yeah.
You know,
I think that's valid.
Right. So
I think that's valid.
Yeah.
This was your suggestion.
Talk to me. What? Talk to me.
Tell them why you mad.
He did it. He did it. Hey, Jay, I told Jay, I was like, yo, back home, back in Boston, where you at Boston, East Coast, back home, they used to have this segment on this channel, 94.5. And in the morning, they gave space to people in the morning. They gave space to people to call in.
Yeah.
And tell them why you mad, just to vent on the air.
Yeah.
You know, and I would hear some wild stuff on the air. And I was like, in my heart, I was like, I don't know if that would work here in Utah though. I don't know. But back in Boston, people were mad for some real reasons.
Yeah. Yeah.
What you heard on the, so anyway, you surprised me, bro. Tell them why you mad. Hey, okay. I wish there could be a zoom in to be like, yo,
I'll zoom in on you.
This is why I'm mad, bro. I'm mad because number one, it's been a month. It's been a month since I had my performance. I had a performance. I was working with this company, Cool Horror, shout out. I rolled on my thumb and it's been like months. That's in October, y'all. My thumb still hurts. It's like to the point where it feels like it's broken. Like it's like, so I'm pretty mad about this right now. I'm pretty mad about this. I'm also mad. Hold on. I got to do one more.
Do one more.
I'm also mad because I got a ticket yesterday.
No. not the ticket.
I got a ticket, man. Sandy Police,
No.
shout out, y'all. Shout out to the Sandy Police.
For speeding?
No, man, I've never gotten a speeding ticket ever in my life,
I
bro.
can't say
Knock
that.
on air.
What'd you get a ticket for?
Damn, am I gonna expose myself?
I don't know. You don't have
It
to.
is.
if you don't
It is.
want to.
I got a ticket. I got a ticket because of expired registration.
Yeah.
Expired registration.
One time I tried to see
to pay my car. Yeah. Anyway,
how far over.
November.
That's pretty good.
November.
That's pretty good.
2020.
One time I tried to see how long I could go.
Whoa! You tried to see
Yeah.
how long? What? Why would you put yourself? You put yourself in that position
Dangerously
like that?
long.
Dang.
Dangerously long.
Was it?
I was pushing almost a year.
Whoa! What? Not a year, bro.
But it was like
no way.
I want to say it was like 2023. Like, I think it was still like cops weren't really wanting to pull people over because of COVID.
No way.
Yeah.
Bro. You said almost a year.
I was like, I'll just see.
Dang, man.
And then I found out that I could like potentially go to jail for waiting that
For
long.
what?
And I was
Impound? They talk about impound.
yeah. And then
They
I
do
was
that.
like, oh, maybe I should not do this anymore.
That's crazy, Jay. You put yourself. I didn't want to be in that position. I quickly was like, here, officer, license, registration, stuff. And I was like,
And you're like, dang,
that registration, huh?
dang.
He said, but he was
Rip.
sweet. He was sweet.
No, that's good.
He was
Shout
sweet.
out Sandy
Shout
Police.
out Sandy Police in the house. What up?
I'm mad because
Tell him why you mad, Jay.
I will.
Yo.
I'm mad because no, I'm just kidding.
Oh!
No, I'm mad. I'm mad because it stopped for a while and now it started again, where people come in my comment section on my videos.
Wow, yeah.
And they start commenting. They misunderstand my video, and then they comment out of that misunderstanding.
Wow. Okay. Tell
And
come
I'm
on.
mad about it because
Tell
I'm
him.
like,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
shouldn't
yeah.
have to deal
Yeah,
with your
yeah.
incompetence, with your inability,
Shots fired.
with your inability
boom,
to
boom.
like understand and comprehend a video. I shouldn't have to deal with that in my comment section. And I'll be honest, I used to be really sweet. I've gotten a little less sweet lately.
About it.
I gotten to be
Yeah.
I'm trolling a bit more in my comment section because I'm like, I can only have so much patience.
Yeah, you got dig. Is that when you got to delete the you got to what's that thing you have to do? Like stop the comments coming in or something?
I've never done that.
Dang.
I've never done that.
He's like, I've
never done that.
I'm gonna keep the comments flowing, and I'm gonna have to.
I'll
get
keep
at
them
these
open all
trolls.
day.
I'll keep
Yeah,
them- I got hands for these trolls. That's what he says.
I have hands for the trolls.
Tell him why you mad.
That's why.
That
I like
was
that one.
Amazing, bro.
All right, we got a couple community questions.
That was amazing.
Um,
bro. Wow.
Okay, young dancers. The question was, I guess, our thoughts on young dancers being homeschooled just to train more. I think this is kind of weird. I don't know. I mean, I think if you're literally homeschooling just so you can train more, I don't know if that I'm super into that idea.
I mean, maybe it's to train more. What does it mean to train more?
Like
to book,
to take
'Cause I
more
know some
classes. I don't know.
maybe they mean more than what they're saying right now, right? I feel like it's like
Give me the perspective.
I
Give me
feel
give me
like
this
they
thought.
mean like stay home to train. I'm gonna just add. Maybe they just didn't finish the sentence. You know, maybe like train more so I can be able to book, do get into the industry, whatever they need to do. Because I know people who've been
Just like more flexibility.
Flexibility. I've known people who have definitely done homeschooling,
Yeah.
and are in the industry pretty heavy, and they've given them a schedule. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
that makes sense.
You know, so
That makes sense.
So yeah, I feel like that question probably was like an unfinished sentence.
That's fair. That's
you know,
fair.
In my head.
That's fair. Yeah.
You know.
I mean, I also feel like I should add that I don't really see this too often. It's very rare that I see a dancer that's like homeschooled.
Homeschooled. Okay. Yeah.
For that reason.
Yes. Exactly.
I think people homeschool for all kinds of reasons, but I think for that specific reason, I don't see it too often.
Yep.
I mean, at the end of the day, if that's what you want to do,
Exactly.
I think if the kid is okay with it and they're not like getting burnt out or like they're enjoying it, then
Yeah. Exactly.
it could even potentially help with burnout.
It can, but I also was thinking maybe like the friend zone, right?
Yeah.
Like the relationship building aspect of that, you know what I'm saying? Because you are in a flood of different school kids in the school, right?
Yeah.
But maybe because when I seen a couple of the homies get homeschooled, it's like they're either with their cast. You know, they're either with their cast and they send the cast over to the next building so that everyone's doing homework together.
Yeah.
So their friend circle is maybe like, you know, instead of being flooded by a whole school of different, you know.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like, you know, I mean, what is the socialism of the social, you know, like of that person?
Yeah.
You know, what is it, you know? But it is, like you said, if it works, it works.
If it works,
know?
It works.
Yeah, for real.
How to incorporate dance conditioning if the studio doesn't provide it?
Come on, G. You got an EOS card, G?
I always give the same recommendations. Well, one, if your studio is not like, I think don't tie yourself into like dance conditioning. Like conditioning is just conditioning. Like cross training is just cross training. I think the whole point of cross training is to do things that are not dancing. Mm-hmm. So I think in a lot of the fitness, I've had a couple fitness people on the podcast, and their feedback is always like, if you're going to cross train or condition, you don't want to do dance specific conditioning because you're already dancing a lot. So
smart.
I always give the same recommendations. One is like yoga.
Nice.
Because it's really accessible. You can do yoga at home.
Yep.
You don't need a lot of space. Body weight exercises, again, really accessible. You can YouTube like at home body weight workout, and there you go. I think you level up from that. You have things like Pilates, which are a great benefit.
Yeah.
And then just like traditional strength training.
Yep, you hitting
it. Hit up the EOS.
Yeah,
hit up Vasa.
Yep. Hit up the
Get
EOS.
yourself a membership.
No, I like that.
Go lift some weights.
For real. Yeah, and I love what you just said, because as dancers, you think like you need more of that.
Yeah.
So that was great, bro.
It's a good thought.
I love that.
It's a good thought.
I love that. I love that. That was dope.
How much?
Good one.
This one I thought you might have some insight on because so you have Boom Crew, you have your crew, your company. You guys do a lot of performances throughout the year. This question was, how much should studios require the week of performance / competition? So I think where this was coming from is that sometimes studios will like get really hard on the kids the week leading up to the event. What's your take on this from a director standpoint?
It has to start from the beginning, bro. In my head, this is just my world. I know nothing. It starts with how I'm explaining it to them, the seed of what's happening. The intention really, really, really is going to matter.
Yeah.
For them to start wearing the intention and not just the moves, because sometimes you get thrown the moves.
Yeah.
Hey, learn all the moves, and then later you hear what the intention is, right? And all of a sudden the week is we're trying to put both of them together, moves and character together, right? And all that. But I try my best to really induce that character intention right from the get-go.
Yeah.
So while they're wearing the moves, they're starting to really feel like where they need to be, the year that they need to be at, wherever it is, they are already developing it. You know what I'm saying? And not late. So then I'm not like, where are you guys? Why aren't you locked in? Because I'm starting that process way early for them to be locked in.
Yeah.
For them to be in that zone, in the pocket already when they hit red.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Also not having, and I'm learning, not having them train red all the time. Because you don't.
That's interesting.
For me, I'm learning. Shout out to like a couple of my homies, my directors and stuff that helped me understand this as well. You know, Emily Kearsley in the house, man. But how to give textures and stuff. If you're training red all the time, now it's time to perform. Now you red, you know? Now you're not training how to bring soft colors in, how to bring yellow, reds together to create that orange feel, the dynamics. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So training properly, really, not because sometimes you have directors like, let's go, give me full out, paint, go.
Yeah.
But to me, that could be a lot.
100%.
You know, to me,
Yeah.
that does lose. So anyway, that's how I train. I train them so I'm not on my dancers so heavy the week of because we started.
Hopefully it started earlier.
Hopefully
Yeah.
it started earlier.
I think that's my thought too. I think obviously I think your priority is the performance of the competition. So at the end of the day, if something fell short and the routine is not ready, then unfortunately you gotta make it happen.
Yeah.
You gotta get whatever you need to in that week prior to.
Yep.
And I think to your point, it's important as the instructor to take accountability for that with your kids and be like, hey guys, you know, I dropped the ball a little bit. So we're going to need to push a little bit harder this week.
Absolutely.
But I think ideally you've prepared well enough in advance that the week prior to competition, I think in a perfect world, that week should be used for, you know, some fun experiential things that could like build camaraderie and build like the hype for the event.
Yeah.
I think that's a perfect world. But again, I think you prioritize like if you need that week of pressure because it wasn't quite prepared, then you need that week of pressure.
Yes, exactly.
You can't, I don't think you can like,
it's how you apply.
You can't abandon ship just because,
yes,
you know.
Thank you. It's you cannot abandon ship.
Yeah.
And it's how you, to me, again, I have to say to me, it's how you apply the pressure.
100%.
How are you applying the pressure on your dancers?
Yeah.
Because I can apply pressure and still make sure my dancer leaves resilient.
Yeah.
Still feels like they are not crushed down.
Yeah.
Am I perfect? Me perfect? Nah, I'm not perfect. Can I make everybody happy? No, I can't. But I'm going to push to my max though.
Yeah.
To try and make sure that I can reach the masses of
100%.
Right? You know?
100%.
Yeah.
Great questions, you guys.
Yeah, I love that.
Episode
Bravo.
5.
What?
In the books, y'all. Thanks for sticking around with us. See you in the next one.
See you in the next one, man. Come on. Hey.